Not that tentacles automatically equal cosmic horror, but in the tweets he made, he did kind of insinuate cosmic horror. It just happened that he had tentacles as well. What is that? Wait. Don't move. What are you? Well, why can't I get a reading on you? You already know why. Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with. As if the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Oh no, she's not real! Henry? Then, how many? Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us. I may have created your world, but another had created mine. Oh my god, the machine in the machine is oh my god. Over and over until after however many layers. But this is Inception? At the bottom of this stack, there exists a world that ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down more and more. So finally, even if just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we at the top of the stack? You're correct. Then, there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without eliminating us? And why are you here even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's Henry? Tell me, who are we to you? Is that their kid? To me? To me, you are no one. But then again, that doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from that rice spot of this world, after all. You don't look like a rice spot. Thank you, Quincy, for that observation. No, I certainly hope not. She looks like, she doesn't look like a young Linry. The hair is different, right? She looks like, doesn't she look like Faye from the second game? And Faye was not real, remember? Were you also an AI refit for the simulations? Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. She is just like Faye. Faye played with her hair like that too, but that may just be like an idle animation type thing, you know? These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. I mean, does it? I don't think it does. We had some non-Euclidean shit going around in there. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's all a story for another day. Hey, what are you doing? Ruh-roh. my god, it's Faye. That's the plane. Shall we? It is Faye. That's the plane for Colin. I was not expecting a tie-in like that. There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one, each moment blooming into countless branches of their own. Oh my god, they're playing the Finding Paradise music. But this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, it was almost identical to base reality. There, everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis. And just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on. Never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone you imagined the future with, and graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. So, what's weird is Faye was a figment of Colin's imagination. She was in his, when they dove into Colin's brain to do the thing, you know, she was there. She interfered with the whole process and everything. Spoilers, by the way, for Finding Paradise. So how is she in this one, though? That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe that'll be explained. Or maybe it's just not Faye. Till it became, well, I mean, come on. They had a plane, right? The Colin threw the paper airplane to Faye, right? There's no way that's a coincidence. Until it became something else. Too much to bear. You escaped. You traveled the world. This is feeling very Vanilla Sky-like, isn't it? And wondered why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant, when you became ill halfway through the pregnancy, when you had to make that choice between yourself and the child, you chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest well. Need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to surgical unit soon. Understand. How's he doing? He's okay. We're the one we should be worrying about. He's tiny. Our little Toby Reynard. Actually, about that, I've been thinking. They didn't name him Toby. Oh my god, if I was right about who this is, maybe he should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. I love that. Wait, what's her surname? They haven't told us, right? Although, Toby doesn't ring as well with Watts, does it? I was right. I was freaking right. It's Neil. It's Neil! Do you have something else in mind, then? How about Neil? Neil, huh? Yeah, I like it. Our little Neil Watts. I had a feeling that was the case. In base reality, your son never had the complications of an early birth. He made it through childhood just fine. With all the love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. And you spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends. To leave something for him for when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it. Still, someday you hoped. When it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. Perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here. Memento mori. It stirred up something within him, pushing him further as it did for you. And although he tried distancing himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly from the very basics, he worked and worked. All the way past the research you left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again, he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternate route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it into the ranks. So instead of it being a device that allows you to preserve memories for others to experience, right? So she wanted to preserve memories so when she dies, her son can go back there and learn about her, right? He can go in there and find out who his mom was. And instead, he turned it into what it is today, which is to help people pass on with different memories, which in itself is a little weird, by the way. But, you know, it wouldn't be a game otherwise. With some help from a friend. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new life. A company called Sigmund Corp. It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed as many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on his own accord with the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in the stack it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test for the machine he perfected. The first successful test. This machine he built, what was it for? A window to a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting place in this world. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than they have to see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here since the day he was born, I wish I'd made a different choice then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. Remember, Faye was a bird. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of set events, this tangent needs to be terminated. It's terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths the test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. If I don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But, worlds aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go to. Oh, anomaly detected. Ricebot, what are you doing here? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there's no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here. Wait, so are they going to that room in the house? Remember the side room? She said that time passes differently in there than in this tangent, I guess you would call it then. So they can experience more time there while less time has passed here. It's Inception. Or remember that Faye was drawn out in books in the second game. He wrote about Faye in all his books, and that's how she lived on. What was the piece on the fountain? I don't remember. Cheeky. Wait, what? I don't know what was going on there. Oh. Well, I guess that just came right out of the ground then. Groundskeeper would be livid. All right. So, not exactly cosmic horror, by the way. It was just tentacles. I want to know about the fountain. Also, look at the time. The time is different. Was there a centerpiece on the fountain? I'll have to go back in my videos and look. Well, shall we go? Hold on. Don't worry, the time dilation's not going to last forever. Yeah, see, Inception. Or like an Interstellar. You doing okay? Hey, Linry? Yeah. Yeah, I'm more than okay. Hey, about what happened back there? I know it was pretty scary, huh? Listen, I don't blame you for running. To be honest, I was so panicked I didn't even notice you were gone. On the other hand, sorry we got the world deleted. I'd say curiosity killed the cat, but I guess we weren't ever even alive. I honestly still don't know what your deal is, but maybe I'll see you at a reboot one day and find out, yeah? That's cute. Take care, little dude. So, you heard that, right? Affirmative. I am linked to Linry's data feed. But do not worry, for I am well-versed. Well-versed in what? In ceasing to exist. I am shut down daily. I'm not sure if this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can't be no difference between nothingness. Farewell until next time. Farewell, Ricebot. Alright. Shall we go? I think we shall. Yeah, Henry? I'm ready. So, where are we going? Somewhere far, but you'll be among good company. Oh my god, if he goes to see Johnny and River and Colin, oh my god. Now this ride might be a bit more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? Yeah, it really doesn't matter to me. I guess Linnery can sit up front. All right, your call. Just like to the moon. That is the same shot with the shuttle. We've reached our station. Looks like we're the last to arrive. The last ones. Oh, what is all this? Wait, is it breaking the fourth wall? Are they looking at me? Oh, no, they're looking at the moon. Oh, wait a minute. All right, well, this is a little awkward now. Are these all versions of you from Tangents where I materialized? Yes. The salvaged ones, at least. Salvageable ones? Well, we can't extend every rogue version of you, but we consolidate the ones similar enough, then there'd only be one set to deal with. That is the way to end the rogue infinite loops, but still keep you, in a sense. So that's why they call it Impostor Factory. This is creating a whole bunch of imposters. Speaking of which, I think everyone's here. Oh. Well, they came all into me, so I'm the real one. I'm gonna take it. There, isn't that all better? Now we're gonna watch the end of the world. Sorry you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick. Oh, see, this is some of the marketing that they put in the game. So, did he literally put the ending of the game in the marketing? Which would not be surprising. He does weird marketing like that. Did you see the launch trailer for this game? It was not a launch trailer at all. It was very weird. Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world. Yeah, see, that was in the marketing, the tentacle thing there. So this is what they kind of, everybody thought maybe it was Cosmic Horror. Also, that was her hand, so that was a little weird. Finally. Some peace and quiet. Although I would not categorize this as Cosmic Horror. All these lights. It's time for them to rest, so others may keep shining. We know who. Beyond that gate, you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your illness is cured, where everyone lives happily ever after. Will be a linear illusion with little resource required to maintain. But to you, it will feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. You hear that, Linry? She's not going to want it. We get to live the perfect timeline. Linry? There's no point. See, this is the Matrix. This is Vanilla Sky. Yeah. I'm beyond grateful that our son is out there, but our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. Why would another virtual ride matter when not even our own did? We've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters, anyway. But what if you haven't? I mean, I certainly had my world shattered too, in more ways than one. But if anything, doesn't this broaden the possibilities, not narrow it? And for that matter, why does it even matter if our reality isn't base reality? It may not be the reality, but they were still our realities and all that we'd known. I mean, who's even to say that hers is truly the ultimate end of the stack? what's beyond that gate, it may not be real relative to her, but it's just as real relative to us. And who knows? Maybe it'll be a glimpse of reality that is truly out there somewhere. A reality that we can visit in time to grow old together. You say, Linry? We go one last trip together? You'll wait for us until then? I don't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Go on. Your new life is waiting. How fitting this happens on the moon. Damn, she's happy. And there he is. It happens all over again. What do you mean, cats with boxing gloves? Is that the world leaking through? Is everything going to happen again just the way it did before? No, they got to go actually see all the places. There's baby Neil. Oh, look at Neil bringing her over. Were they married into the moon? I didn't get that impression. Also, don't forget, this could all just be them doing the machine on Neil. Because remember, they insinuated that he was ill in the first two games. They did more than insinuate it. He was taking pills. Those jellyfish hanging from the trees? They have jellyfish and stars. Ah, you're not getting chased anymore, sucker. No, no, look who's chasing who. Oh my god, did I just do that? Oh, sorry. That's her parents, I suppose? Wait a minute, I can dance with people. What do you mean, game? That's hilarious. Aww. There better not be a lighthouse over here. What? Wait a minute, what is going on? We are absolutely in Neil's head, because this did not happen. Well, we had a good run, huh? The bestest. It's about time. This is all I could manage to do. You know what? Actually, may not need to be in Neil's head. So if this is hers, remember she ended up. Well, she did live. It still could be the future that she wanted, right? For Neil to have a life and then he had a child and whatnot. But definitely in the first two games, it was not the case. This is all I could manage to do. Was it enough? More than I could ever ask for. But I just wish we were actually here. He is here. He's been here this whole time. From now on, he will always be. From now on, everybody will be. Oh no, it's gonna be the song! Aww. Well, I enjoyed it. It had the Faye tie-in was really interesting. I don't know how she was there. I guess Because she was in the imagination of Colin, not Neil. But Neil interacted with her while he was inside Colin's memories. Ruh-roh. Oh, Neil, there you are. I just can't hold it anymore. I must confess to you. That's not funny. It's a little funny. So, did I handle that all right? Yeah, thanks. Strange how that's supposed to be the perfect timeline, though. It only felt perfect because it had the context of adversity that already exists here. Without that, there was nothing to overcome. It passed by without even a meaningful ripple. But still, are you familiar with the Library of Babel? Notice how they're not showing her name for when she talks? I can't be. Should I download the encyclopedia on it? No. It's alright. It's a theoretical library of books containing every possible combination of letters and punctuation. Anything that can be written or ever will be can be found there. So it's mostly nonsense and noise, but once in a while you reach for a book, and it just happens to be exactly what you need. What is that? Perimeter breach attempt. I gotta go. Perimeter breach? What perimeter? Wait, you don't mean... Wait a minute. Neil! Dr. Winters was from the first game. I don't have your stapler, I swear. Oh, don't be silly, we were just nearby. Nearby now, very far an hour ago, before deciding to be nearby. Yeah, what are the chances, right? So anyway, we were gonna go somewhere rad. You in? How rad? Surprisingly rad. Hard pass. Wait, Winters may have been in the second game too. Gee, somebody's a party pooper. Well, alright, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. I said I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. He was gonna go in there and be like, we might as well, Neil. Who knows when will be the next time we'll be able to... Oh, how'd you change so fast? Because he heard your voice. It's a coat, not a cocktail dress. Left his door open. I'm expecting greatness. Oh, you forgot to close the... How many Neils are there? Is somebody in there? Hello? Alright, so I think that is leaving it open-ended. Episode X? What do you mean Episode X? What does that mean? Thank you for supporting the series of the years. I think he's trying to make that open-ended for you to speculate, right? Because at the end there, it kind of makes it feel like it was all in Neil's head. And it may or may not have been. So at that point, I'm not sure if it's worth debating whether it is or not. He did say that this is probably the last To the Moon game for quite a while. Not permanently, he just wants to take a break from it. So that was it for now. Unfortunately, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good follow-up. It is very hard to follow up the first two games. I did like Finding Paradise more, and of course I'd like To the Moon more than Finding Paradise. It's just hard to follow those up. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy this. I loved it. It was great. Interesting for it to be so vacant of the two main characters, right? Of Ava and Neil. Interesting that he went that route. But I had a feeling, as you saw if you watched, that the baby was going to be Neil. Although I speculated a lot, I suppose, didn't I? But anyways, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.